Good day, viewers of this presentation. My name is Salome DOOFAN from BENUE State University, MAKURDI, BENUE State, from the Department of Vocational and Technical Education. From the building section. We have seen so many buildings standing, and these buildings come up as a result of so many processes. One of the processes is setting out. After setting out, we go to excavation. We excavate to receive foundation, and after the trench is being excavated, there is another process that follows. We normally call it foundation footing or concrete footing. Now we will be looking at what a concrete is. I will discuss what a concrete is, the type of concrete, how it is mixed, and how it is made. First, a concrete is a composite building material that comprises of cement, sand, gravel, and water. Those components are mixed in ratios of 1:2:4. We measure it like for one bag of cement, 2 parts of sand, and 4 parts of gravel. Then if it is for mass concrete, one bag of cement to 3 bags of sand and 6 parts of gravel. Then we'll mix it. We have 2 types of concrete. We have the reinforced concrete and the mass concrete. Reinforced concrete is a mixture of cement, sand, gravel, and reinforcement bars. The mass concrete is a mixture of cement, sand, and gravel. Then we have different types of ratios for different types of concrete. But we will be looking at the reinforcement concrete and the mass concrete. Reinforcement concrete, the ratio is 1:2:4, while mass concrete is 1:3:6. Then we have 2 major ways of mixing concrete. We have the manual way of mixing concrete and the mechanical way of mixing concrete. The mechanical way of mixing concrete is normally done using concrete machines. In other words, we call it concrete mixer. While the manual mixing is normally done by hand tools such as headpans and shovels. We use headpan after it has been mixed. We use headpan to transport it to the place of use. Then we also have concrete placement. How is concrete being placed? Concrete is placed in 2 major ways. We have in situ casting and precast concrete. What is in situ concrete? That is, in situ concrete, a concrete is being placed directly at its place of use. While the precast concrete is being casted somewhere else, allowed to set, cured, and when it has attained the desired strength, it is now transported to the place of use. So in the course of this discussion and the explanation, I will express the way a concrete should be, how it should be mixed, and how it should be placed. For reinforced concrete, these are iron bars. So after you reinforcement bars. So for reinforced concrete, the reinforcement bars are tied up with stirrups and placed inside the formwork before the concrete is being poured to give the structure more strength. Example how the iron bars are being tied up. These are stirrups. So the iron bars are being placed according to the size of the stirrup. As you can see, it has 4 corners. So you place the iron bars at the corners and then you use your binding wire to tie it. After then you discover that you have this shape. When you have this shape, you can now place it in your reinforcement and then you pour your concrete. As the reinforcement bars have been tied up like this, after the carpenters might have finished nailing the formwork, they will now carry the iron bars and then place inside. They will place inside the formwork and then the casting will begin. The first process of achieving a workable concrete is to measure the components of a concrete, and here is the sharp sand, also known as the fine aggregate. You measure it all into the head pan. Then you carry it, sharp sand on the platform where you are going to mix your concrete. You measure it according to the ratio of mass concrete. You said measure it according to the number of head pans. Alright. This is cement. It is added, it's one of the components and it is added to it. It is a binding material. It is added to the sand and the ground and mixed together. It acts as a binding material between the components. Sand. So this is the gravel. Go and pour it on the mixture of sand. Yes. Before you pour your water. I have poured the cement, sand, and gravel. Now this water. So this is water. It is being mixed in a given quantity so that it won't affect the workability of the concrete. This is water. I'm going to add it. I'm adding water to it. So this is the process of mixing concrete. To mix it until you get the same color. Paste. It must be in a paste form. when you have gotten the desired color of concrete, then you can now pour it in the head pan and then take it to the place of use. So now the color of the concrete have been achieved, and now I have poured it inside the pan to take it to the place of use. I'm casting in situ, and this is a mass concrete. I'm casting it in situ. That is, I'm taking it directly to the place of use. I'm not precasting it. Okay. Since we are casting in situ, you now ready your concrete of head pan. Now pour your concrete directly into the wall where you are casting. And this type of placement of concrete is known as cast in situ. You place the concrete directly at the place of use. Pouring the concrete into its place, then you now vibrate it. You can use a vibrating machine or a hammer. Then you hit it by the side so that it can take levels from the wall. You vibrate it from the formwork. Placement of concrete, cast in situ, the final step of the cast in situ. First placement of your concrete. If you are not precasting it, you place it cast in situ. This is a concrete mixing machine. You measure this amount of water that you are going to use to mix. You pour the water inside. You pour the gravel. After the gravel, you now pour your cement. After the cement, you now pour your sand. And then you mix it. The machine will mix. So after mixing, it will now pour it out from this very space. It will pour it from here. So after it has mixed up to the desired color, the operator of the machine will now turn it. And it will come out from this space and pour on the platform so that it can be transported. It will pour from here down to the platform where it can be transported to the place of use. It has emptied from the container. You will now clean it up from the inside and adjust it. When it is now normal, you now lock your machine and then you wait for the next mix again. So if you really want to achieve a desired and workable concrete, then you must go for the mechanical mix because it is very good. It gives you the desired color and the paste of the concrete you need to do your work. More faster, it is more faster. It is time management. It manages time very well compared to the manual one. The manual one wastes a lot of time. The mechanical mix gives you 100% mix of a concrete more than the manual mix. Processes I have explained here. You can, if you want to get a workable concrete of good quality, this is the exact process you follow, and your construction will be solid and concrete, just as the name implies. So To my own understanding, and as a professional to be in the field, I really encourage you viewers out there, if you want to do any concrete work, it's advisable you go for the mechanical mix, especially when you are doing a large work, like in a big construction. You should go for the mechanical mix because it saves more time. It saves time and it makes work faster. Thank you.